Hello students, last day you saw that it was actually the Beena, look at here. Beena actually told Ratan that he watched a lot of films, and that is why he has adopted such a mentality that he start getting suspicious about every new thing or every new person that he sees generally in his life, and especially he mostly watch crime thriller and thriller films, so he has become a very dubious person in simple one. And who is Beena? As I told you yesterday that Beena was actually the Bhaskar's sister, and Bhaskar was a Ratan's friend, and all of them were living in the same society in which the new tenant has come to live. Look at here, concentrate from this paragraph. First we will read from this, we will complete this paragraph. Beena knew a lot of things. She was in class 9. She had even cut open a frog and said that a frog's inside was just as interesting as ours. But there were some things that she did not know. Nobody could know everything, could they? And what they did not know was that this new tenant was a bad man, a thief, a smuggler, not just in Moti Moti, but there were other films too where the villain looked exactly like this man, Daku or Chor. And what about Khoon? There really was no doubt about it. Proof. What the proof of all this? That was easy. Ratan could get proof very soon. Wasn't that just what the poor hero Chandan did in Fasla? If Chandan could do it, so could Ratan. So now, student, from the Ratan's point of view, Beena has been what kind of girl was Beena was actually has been described to you. Veena was a slightly bigger girl in comparison to other boys here. She is older. Beena was actually a class 9 student. She knows many things. Not only that, one day what she did, she actually opened a frog. Open a frog means what does it mean to say? It means to say that he just did a surgery upon a frog. He just cut the frog with the scissor one day. And she confirmed that after cutting that, she said that a frog's inside is actually as same as ours. The internal parts of our internal parts and a frog's internal parts are very same, and they both are interesting. So how did Beena knew what organs are there in which internal organs are there in our body? She would have read that in her bio book actually. But there were some things that she did not know also, because nobody can know everything. And what they did not know was Ratan is thinking that Beena cannot know everything. That's not possible. And what does Beena not know according to Ratan? According to Ratan, Beena does not know that the new tenant who has arrived is actually a bad man, a thief, a smuggler. Ratan is actually referring him everything. He is a bad man, he is a smuggler, he is a thief. And he is giving you the reference of few films. In earlier also he has given the example of Moti Moti film. So he is saying that not only in Moti Moti film, but there are other films also in which villain exactly look the same as the new tenant is. And he is giving the example of some other films also, such as Daku or Chor. And he is also telling you about the film Khoon. In that movie also the villain looked exactly the same as the new tenant. But he still does not have any proof, to prove that this new tenant is what he thinks. But for proof, he is saying that he will also give you the proof, just like the hero of the film Fasla. In the Fasla, the hero was Chandan, and how did he get the proof in the film? Just like that, Ratan will also get all the required proof, evidence to prove that the new tenant who has arrived is actually the smuggler. So students, tomorrow we will finish the later part of the stories. It will take some time, but it will be finished sooner rather than later.